हाइपरस्क्रिप्ट लिखते हैं. Okay, so today we will look over the styling of the image. Suppose we have image, and if I want to make the curve of this boundary as you getting in the first image, how it will be possible? Just tell me the code. What property we will use?
Border radius.
Border radius. So if we will pass a border radius like 2 pixel, 5 pixel, something, then in that case we will get this corner shape on the top, means all the border. But suppose if we want elliptical shape or circular, then how it will come? What will be the border radius means value? How much we will take?
Border radius 50%.
It will go 50%. Okay, so when we taking 50%, then it will come like this. So let's say do one thing. Just wait. You can see here border radius is 50%. But suppose that if we not take 50% means percent value, and if we taking pixel value, then what will happen? Let's one time try.
Also it will work, but not look like circular, perfect circle.
Yeah, okay, let's see. We will do hit and try. IMG. Okay, so what property? That will be border radius. Border radius, and how much? If we taking 50%, correct? What will be the output?
Circle.
It will come circular. Okay, so now it came elliptical shape, you can tell, or circular, whatever.
Width is.
Yeah, so it's not that means circular, it came in the elliptical shape. But yeah, how we can make that circular completely?
Pass the height width same.
Yeah, so we will pass a height and width, because first we have to make that square type of shape. Suppose we taking 100 pixel. Okay, height, and we will take width also 100 pixel. Now shape, now it become the circular shape. Okay, so whenever we want circular, then we have to go with the height and width. So once we will take height and width, then only we can get the circular, and border radius is the main property. Okay, suppose in place of percent, if we taking pixel, what will be the output? Is this circular or not?
Not circular, but corner will be curved.
Okay, so it will not circular, but corner maybe got that effect. So let's see what happened. Then also it's giving circular. Why? Because of this height and width. Let's see. Got it? Because we had given the equal height and equal width. Due to that, that become the circular shape. Now, when there is no height and width, due to border radius, the corner become the curve type. Clear? So whenever we want curve corner, okay, in that case, we can go with the border radius property. If we want to make circular, then we can go with the height and width along with the border radius. Clear? Anyone have doubt? Then tell me. So like this, we can design that any image, any button, any input field, anything. With the help of the border radius, it will make that like circular type of shape. It will give the curve shape. Okay, so next, thumbnail image. What is the meaning of thumbnail image? You can see here, the image is there, and in the image, all corner side means outside, some border type is there, some space you can see there. And due to, means how that is coming? Any idea? How we can get this outside that a space?
Yes, sir. Thumbnail image. For
That which property we will use? Means how we can get that one? This is known as actually thumbnail image.
bootstrap
Property none.
thumbnail image.
Why you going bootstrap? We are not studying bootstrap.
Padding.
Yeah, so what we have to do, we have to take border first, correct? If we will take border, we can get that. And after the border and image, between the border and image, some space is there. It means that become the padding, correct? So with the help of the border and padding, that will come, correct? And next, like some circular type of corner or anything, that already we know that will be with the help of the border radius. Clear? You want the practical or understand that one? Next, suppose we want to make this thumbnail image as a link. What we can do? So this complete image we have to pass under the anchor tag, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct. We will take this anchor tag and inside anchor tag be passing the image. Clear? See, these all things we know, that's why I not going for the practical. Next, responsive image. What is the meaning of responsive image?
It's automatically adjust
When
or
we are
all
going to
frame.
mobile view, then they automatic increase or decrease.
Yeah, so it will automatic adjust that image size when we increasing or decreasing the screen width. It's not that it means extra will be got, whatever extra is there, that will be outside the screen. So it will got auto adjust. So how that will be? What is the property? Max width. Correct. Already we had studied that with the help of the max width, it will automatic occupy the width of the screen size. Okay, let's try this one. Let me take some big image. Okay, so now go to the responsive. Make this Samsung Galaxy S. Now you can see that is shakeable. So what we can do? We can go with the property. Which one? Max width. Max width, how much? 100%.
100%.
Second something by there. No? Height auto. Now let's see. Now you can see your image got adjust automatic. This is small shakeable is there. Now open that. Now see, there is no shakeable. Got it. So this is known as the responsive image, because in the mobile device also your image got adjusted. If you going in the means bigger screen, then also the small screen means the image got auto adjust. Clear? So which property it using? See, these all are actually means when you will work on any project per day, you will got these all scenario. These are the basic concept actually. So whenever required, just please note down in the notebook. So it will be helpful. So how to make a responsive image with the help of the max width and a height property. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? Then tell me. Next, center an image. How to make center in means image in the center. How to make a image in the center. Can we use text alignment center?
No, sir.
Why? Why not?
It's
Because
not
here is not
effective.
here is
What?
Text element
here
only
there is
apply on
not
text.
1 second. Salman, what you telling?
So text element apply only text, sir.
Correct. Just 1 second. I coming back. Why it is not in center? We applied here text alignment center. Salman?
Sir, because it is a inline element, that's why it's not applied.
But
Then
you had told, but first point you had told it will apply on the text.
yes.
Be
Then
clear
you-
regarding the concept, okay? Don't
Okay, then
tell
you can-
anything.
Okay, sir.
Text alignment will applicable only on the block level element,
Block
not on
level.
the inline element.
Okay, sir.
So image is the inline element. So you can't apply that text alignment center on the image. Okay, this is the answer. Not that it will work on the text. Clear? Okay. So how to make the image in the center? We can make that center by converting that into the block level element. Got it? We have to convert that into the block level element. So how to convert into block level element? Which property we can use?
Display block.
Display
Display
block.
block.
So with the help of display block, we can convert. Now you can see with the help of display block, it converting into block level element. These all margin or everything. That's it. No issue. So why be using this margin? Any idea? Why we using margin?
So because margin, it will be contain some space outside the images. So
Just one
that
second.
purpose it will.
Yeah. Praful, what you telling?
Yes, sir. It contain the some space in outside the images, and it will be means its value is auto means it will be uh, auto means it will be default. It will be contain. So that's why it will be using margin left and margin right. Means it will be showing center.
Something is correct, but not exact correct. So actually, see, when you have to move in the center, actually, we can use this margin property. Okay, but we want in the both direction, left and right. That's why we using here margin left and margin right. Got it? So auto will give you means it will move the text in the center side. Clear? So whenever you want that inside the center, first we have to convert into the block level element, and then we can go with the margin property. Let's try this one. What was the property? First block level element. 1 second. How much is zoom?
Blocks.
So first what we will do? We will use a display block. Display block. Let's say it's not moved. Let's try text alignment. Text alignment. Center shape. Then also it's not moved. What was the property? What we have to do? Margin auto. Let's see. It came. Got it. So margin automatic it will move. But if you want equally, then you can go left and right both. It's not the problem. Both will be same thing. You can see the output here itself. Margin right auto. See, there is no changes. Got it. So directly we can take margin or margin auto. Otherwise we can go left and right. Clear? So with the help of
Sir, margin
property
left and
only.
margin right auto we can use for the centered image also.
Yeah. Yeah, for that itself. With the help of this itself, the image came in the center. Because display block is just for the converting block level element. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For the
See,
from the margin
actually, see, on image means sorry, on inline element, margin will not work. Okay. On inline, margin is not working here. You can see. But suppose this will, I think this will work. Let's see. It's working. Okay. But 1 second. So for moving that text into the center, we always using this margin property. Okay. And before margin, we have to convert into the block level. Then only image, we can put the image into the center. Yeah, now tell. Anyone have doubt?
yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, from the margin, our website will be responsible.
Yeah, why not? With the help of, see, margin means not that margin which you discussing. I using margin here for what purpose? For making the center.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Margin in the sense, now suppose you writing some text and you applying that margin property. Clear? For left side space, top space, right side space. In that case, it will affect. That will not proper. Got it? If you will use multiple, suppose multiple content or multiple section. Okay. So in that case, maybe the one section will overlap to another section. Something will happen due to the margin property. But in the case of the image, we want to make the image into the center. So with the help of margin property and display property, this both property will help you in moving the center. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Margin, not that margin, which you means generally we are using margin and padding, not that one. Okay. So this type we can convert the means we can work on the image. So what we had discussed still. So how to convert image in the rounded shape? It means any corner shape or anything. Then second, thumbnail image, how we can convert image into the thumbnail side. Then second, how to make clickable image. Okay. How to make a responsive, how we making responsive, what we had used.
Max width and
Max
height.
width.
Max width, we will use the max width property and the height become the auto. Second,
Auto.
center and image, display property and margin. Correct.
Margin left. Right.
Next, Polaroid image or card image. Suppose you want to create one card. So if we will create that card in Bootstrap, what will happen? We have to just take one class card. That's it. It will create the card. But in the case of this CSS, just imagine how we can convert this one as a card. What is the meaning of card actually? Now you can see in the picture, what are you getting from this? Who can tell?
Card
How
is
we will get
Below
this?
have
and
below
this-
have some text.
Okay, but how we can get this design? What are the things available?
I think, sir, padding, we adding border.
From where you will start? Suppose you have to write the code itself. So how you will start? First, what you will take?
First
In
we
one
take
div,
Okay, one div.
image div and content div. In one div, we can give an image and then div and pass the
Okay.
text in next div.
Means we will take one div for image and another div for text.
Yes, and
Correct.
both are in a common div.
Yeah, and both become inside the one common. Means in main div, inside two children is there, two child div. Correct. One child div will contain image, another child div will contain the text. And then we will apply whatever that border shadow is there, those all property. Then text you getting that text is in the center. So that is the thing itself. Nothing extra is here. So if code is there, no. Okay. So now see, width is there, that is nothing. Then background color, whatever color. Then box is shadow, because here you can see some shadow part is there. Correct. Then image beats the 100%, whatever is there. Text alignment center, because this is text is coming in the center. So nothing is there. Okay. This is just, you can think two different case we are merging together. That is the case. And once you merged, the new design came up. And that design name means we can name as the card. But indirectly, if you will look over that case, if you will go through the deep, then you will see one image is there below one section which containing the text. In that section, whatever content we are passing, that will contain. Second, that text is coming in the center. Already we know how to move the text into the center. Suppose on the top image is there and I want to move that image in the center. How we can move? So these all property, whatever we study from the basics of CSS itself, those we can apply here. It's not any new thing, but we have to think logic that how we will start thinking. That is the main case. After knowing everything, if you have not idea that how to start think, then everything become waste. Okay, so that type we can move that card. Next, transparent image. How to make transparent image? Which property?
Opacity.
That is opacity. Here you can see three images. In one image, somewhat means more number of a blur you can tell. That white type of a greater white type of color, that is more. In the second image, somewhat less. In the last image, it's I think nothing. What is the transparent? What is the opacity in the last?
Transparent, sir.
What is the opacity value?
1.
0, sir.
That is 1 or 0.
0, sir.
That will be 0. Okay.
1.
I think 1. Okay. Anything? I think 0
Yes, sir.
means a complete opaque, and opaque. Yeah, that will be 1 because 100% means complete
sir.
transparent.
We are
Okay,
increasing
that's not.
city, then our picture will be clear.
Yeah, 0 to 1. 0 will be completely opaque side, and 1 will be complete transparent. Fine. Anyone have doubt in this thing? So this type we can apply the code. Already we had studied in the basic of the CSS itself. Second, image text means on image we passing the text. This also we had studied. Suppose we want top left. How we can place this one? What we will use?
Left
Image is
0.
on the top left.
Left 0.
With the help of position, we can pass that left 0, top 0. Correct? Top and left both will be 0. Then only image will go there. Or a 0 or otherwise some value, whatever value we want. Means, but the value will be for the top and left only, not any others. Correct? And we will use the position. This is the main thing. So mainly three things will help you in moving that text. That is position, top, left. Remaining all is your on depending on your side, whatever you want. But main concept, that one. Clear? Anyone have doubt in this one? This already been discussed, but if you have doubt, then tell me. How we will get in the center? How we will get into the
50%.
center?
So top
Left is
50%
and top 50.
50%.
We can
sir.
pass top 50 and left, right, anything 50. Top or bottom, anything we can pass. Then left and right.
Yes,
Out of this, anything. Then position. Okay. So next, image filter. Suppose the CSS filter property add visual effect like blur and saturation to an element. The filter property is not supported in the Internet Explorer or Edge 2012. Sorry, means in this both browser, the filter effect will not work. So if you working on, suppose if you looking your UI on the Internet Explorer or Edge window, so you can't get that effect. So you have to check that into the which one? Chrome browser. Okay, so what is that filter effect? You can see that the same image is there, but different designs are coming. Means color you can tell. Let's change the color of all the image to black and white, 100% gray. Let's run this one. We will see the output. So these all are the style. Let me take one image. See how to change in one shot everywhere. Suppose pineapple is there and pineapple is everywhere. Okay, so just Control H, you will get this window. First will be search, okay, and second will be replace, by which you want to replace. Here, one by one, two symbol is there. This will be for replace, means one by one it will replace. And the second is replace all. It will replace all the matching. Click that. In single shot, it will replace all. Now you can see here. So what we had used actually. So one class blur is there, then brightness, contrast, grayscale, different effects are there. What is there in HTML? So just src alt beats the height. Nothing is there in that case. Go top CSS. So body be using the background color. Okay, no issue. Height and width be passed. Height become auto and float left. Due to float left, what will happen? Any idea? Due to float left, what will happen?
The image will go left side.
Which one? Means second image or this image? Which one? Means this one is your one image. Second image is this one. Which one go? Or bottom one? Means a green color.
So all image comes continuously.
All image come continually. See.
The display, sir.
Due to float. What display?
According to the display, the image will go left and right. I think, sir.
No, not that actually. Float left in the sense whatever div or content anything. Okay, we apply on the float. This is that image. Float left. So due to this, everything will be sit nearby. Okay. This is another one box. This become another box. And if we will use float left, this box will not sit here. This box will sit nearby. Okay. Due to the float left. And again, suppose some another image, then that will also come and sit nearby. Like this type it will be work. Like this type. Why? Because we had used the float left property. Already we had created this design. Okay, so what we used? We used float left. Then max width will be given. Okay. Next you can see here what we property we are using? We using the property filter, and due to filter, what we passing? Method type. Means we passed a blur, saturation. Let's say do one thing. Remove this and check what are the different property it have value. So filter have these all value. Okay. Now how much you want? Like suppose a brightness. How much brightness we want? We can pass that value in the pixel or percentage. Like by default it is there blur 4 pixel. Then you can see here brightness 250%, then contrast, then grayscale, then different value. It means whatever value is there means already it have the filter property, and filter property have these all value. Okay, so there is not anything like we have to write externally. No, everything is there. We will got that direct. Where is background? Background color white. Okay. Got it. So directly we will use the filter property. If we want a different type of the image, and same thing, if you want, you can go with the grayscale also. We can pass the color, then also we can get. Clear? So it will help you in the filter side. Second, image H over overlay. Already we know that if we want to apply some H over effect, then also we can do. So here image H over overlay. Create an overlay effect on H over. Fade in the text. Let's copy the code. Now see the code. Okay. So what is there? When we will put cursor over that. Okay. So when we will put cursor over this, what will happen? See. What happened? The image, whatever image was there, it got hidden. And now on the top some text came. Clear? When you will put cursor outside, then again the image become means available. Okay. So like this type of effect, how we can do? So you can see here on the top, we taking one div having class container. That is not bootstrap container. Okay. Just a name as a container. Already we know that what is the container means. Second, we taken one image, and second we taken one div. Okay. And inside div we taking the text. That is another div, but for the text purpose. So inside this div, what is the requirement? When this text will come? This text will come only when we will put cursor over the image. Correct. So let's now think regarding the design of this image side. So in the image, container. What is there? Position relative bits be taken. Why be taking position relative? Otherwise, suppose if we will go in the mobile device, maybe the text and image will be separate. So that's why we going with the position property. Okay. Second thing, image. What is there in the image? What are we doing? Be using the display property. For what purpose? Means for converting that into the block level element, because the image is the inline element, and many of the property we can't apply directly on the block, means inline. That's why we converting into the inline. Second, width, height. That's it. Next, main thing actually this one, overlay. Because what is our requirement? Our requirement is when we will put cursor over the image, our image have to hidden. Correct. Our image got hidden and text have to visible like that. So how we will got that one? Who is playing this main role? So main role is played by these two things.
Opacity.
Yeah, these all things are as per requirement. Whatever requirement, those all things. I not want to be discussing these all things. Everybody know. But the main thing is this both. Why? Opacity 0 means whatever image is there, when we put in cursor, it become opacity, means image got completely hidden. Correct? And if image got hidden, and what is the use of this transition? We already discussed in the previous class. Transition means how fast you want something to be hide or how slow that thing. So
Right.
that we passed here second, 0.5 second, or how that become easy. And once this opacity becomes 0, transition also got affected. Then what was our background color? Background color is a blue type, correct? And that is coming from here because we had hidden the opacity, means we applied the opacity, and due to opacity it become the white type. See, we got the text, but actually the image is not hidden because due to opacity we have to hide that image. That's fine, but our text came here, but text came, but I want background, so that's why we pass the background. Clear? Second thing, on over in the sense when we putting cursor, what is our requirement? Opacity, which we converting here overlay 0, that we want to convert into the some value, and that become how much? 100%. And when it coming 100%, when we putting the cursor over that, it means opacity become 1. Then some effect for the text. Already we know these all things. Take color, font size, position, top, left. Why we using the top left? Can anyone tell?
Content is the center.
Yeah, content should be in the center. That's why you use the text top left. Second thing, transform. Had we studied transform? I think no. We will study this thing in the upcoming. Okay. So when we putting cursor, the effect is changing. This will be happen with the help of the transform and the MS transform. This both will help you in the translate form, means transfer from one form to another form like that. Okay, so now we understand that if we wanted to apply some text over the image, or not only image, if we want some text there, suppose in place of this image, if you taking something like any text, means any container is there, any div section design, anything, and on that we want to, when we putting cursor, I want to change some means design. In that case, we can go by this way. We can go with the help of this one. Had you got some idea or not? So who had play main role? Main role play by the opacity and transition effect. For what purpose? For switching from one form to another form. Previous image is there. When we putting cursor, text came. Means this is switching.
Sir,
That, yeah.
if you are using transition, then it will work. If when we are not using a transition 0.5 second, then what will happen?
What will happen? Tell.
I don't know, sir.
What is this actually?
Think,
Previous class we had discussed. It's not that
not
we are just. See, previously we had discussed these all things. Okay. But it's not my duty that just we will repeat again and again and you all will not practice.
Think so it will
This
not
is
take
your,
a time. It,
this
put
is a
the cursor.
this is a duration, that how fast you want to change that effect. That is the thing. If you want, means like you can tell that it is like a delay. How much a delay you want. That is the value be passing here, time duration. See, advanced CSS, whatever we are discussing, because we are using the new, that's why we are discussing this thing. But I know how much you all are practicing. You all will tell that we have exams and this, that. 1 hour also be going class, in that also you not practicing. That's, then you can think what will happen after completing the course. Okay, so whatever effect you got, same type, different effects is there actually. So we had just be added only one section, and according to that there are some different type actually. See, when you will put cursor over this one, what happened? Text came here. Okay, go next. Check this one. When you put the cursor, what happened? The button, means some different designs came on the top, and previous become the head, means opacity be got applied. Okay, next it will be in the slide in bottom. When we put cursor, see, the text, means whatever is there, it came from the top, means different something, different design is there. So just a normal CSS changes will be required, and once it will work. So different designs are there, just you can try when you will free. Left, right, these all things. Okay, next. So suppose now what we done, we, means when we putting the cursor over the image, the design was changing. Next requirement, suppose we want to flip the image, means when we put the cursor over that, if we want to flip that from one form to another form, how we can do that with the help of the transform itself, but on which one? A scale x minus 1. What is that? We want to flip according to the x-axis. So whatever we are doing just now, the same thing is there, only this extra CSS, means this CSS we have to apply. What happened? It got a flip. Okay. If you want, means another flip like 180 degree, 360 degree, that we can try that. So here we have to use the transform, and we have to give the scale, how much it will be. Then second thing, responsive image gallery. Suppose we creating the image, means image gallery generally we are creating, but we want a responsive. Responsive means what? Now you can see 4 images there. When you going in the mobile device, it have to, according to the space, it have to auto adjust. Let me copy this. These all are actually a small project type. Now you will study, now then also you will forget. If you will not practice, then nothing will be in your mind. Just tomorrow itself you will forget all things. These all things will be more benefited who is working on the project, because they are using in the real scenario. Okay, so now you can see here this design plus here be adding the description for that image like a card. Just now we discussed this card system. Okay, now let's move to the mobile view. Second, I think we not use the port. So what is this? Inside the browser window to see the effect. Yeah, now it's fine. Responsive. This will not help you in responsive. Responsive means mobile device. Go in this view itself. So now what we can do, if we will ready means if we will decrease the screen size. Okay, so according to that it will reduce means it will got at auto adjust. So let's say read the whatever content is written here. So this example use the media query to rearrange the image on different screen size. Okay, for screen larger than 700 pixel wide, it will show 4 images side by side. Means when a screen size is more than 700 pixel, in that sense it will show 4 by 4 image, means 4 image side by side. But if a screen size is less than 700 pixel, it will show 2 image side by side. For a screen smaller than 500 pixel, the image will stack vertically, that will be 100%. Okay, now let's do that. One second. Why it not coming in this case actually? Don't know. So now, so according to that, our image is getting adjusted. Okay. So how this happen actually? Let's go to the code. So what we using here? We using the class div and one class as a class name responsive. Second, another div. Inside that become the anchor tag. Correct. It become anchor tag, and here image is there, and just a description. No issue. Let it to be go top. So div dot gallery. What we used? Be passing the border. This border, whatever border is there on the top, that I think it is coming. Okay. Next, div dot gallery h over. When you putting that cursor over that, border is getting changed. Fine. Second, div image, div gallery and image. What is that? Be providing width 100% and height automatic. Okay. Then description below, text alignment padding, means whatever is there or all the things it's. But these all will not help you in making responsive. So who will make? And here be taking everything box sizing, that is the border box. Okay. Next, let come here. So what we done, what we are doing here, we are dividing that complete screen into the 4 section. Correct. With the help of the 24.99 means 25%. So we divided that completely. But after this, our image will be always in this section, means 25%, means in one screen we will get 4 image horizontally, because 100% divided into 4, it means 25. But main thing is here media query. So media query is going to provide you the according to a screen resolution, means on how much bits what you want to do, that we have to perform with the help of the media query. So what we doing here, be passing only a screen and max width. We will study this more extra in this upcoming CSS itself, but now also we can understand. So whenever you have to apply that media query, you have to pass here @media query, @media. Okay, media in the sense screen. So @media, and what only a screen and max width equal to something. So on what should be maximum width and what will be the our output. So in this case, when max width will be 700 pixel, the responsive class which we applied here, responsive, what we passing actually be passing width equal to 25%. So when our screen size will be max width will be 700 pixel, in that case what we passing width equal to 50%, means here we are changing that screen size, and then we changing here margin as well. Second thing, when our screen size will be 500 pixel, max width will be 500, then what we want, width 100%, means on each size what you want, that we have to assign here. Whatever changes, suppose our screen size is 700. In this case, I want the height to be changed. I want margin to be applied, padding to be applied, borders should be applied, something, whatever we want, we can pass inside this. In the sense, inside this media CSS, we can pass all the CSS, whatever we want to apply, whatever we want to effective at that particular screen size. So what happen when we will increase or decrease the screen resolution? In that case, this CSS will be applied, means it will detect your screen size. If a screen size will be 700, okay, or 600, 500, and on that particular size, if something is there, that particular CSS will be got effective. Okay, so here on screen size 700, this CSS will be effective, means previously you can see that CSS is there, but on when you will got the screen size 700, this CSS will be not work. This will be a start effective. Second, max width 500 pixel, then this CSS will be effective. Then clear fix, it going to remove that everything, whatever margin padding in the both side, those things. But who is creating that responsive? So the main thing is this one, media query. Clear? And whatever extra you getting, these all designs, these are not part of the responsive. Those are designing that image side, but responsive only you can do with the help of the media. Actually, in interview, most of the interviewer will ask these questions. If you have to convert to responsive, then how you can do? So those answer will be with the help of the media query, that we are telling media query. So how we are applying? So here we have to tell that according to a screen size, we applying the CSS, like max width 500, 600, 700. On each screen size, we are applying that CSS. Clear? Any doubt? Then tell me.
Sir,
Okay.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
What
tell
is the reason for the taking the 2 times?
which one?
Media query 2 times have written.
Okay, so see, in first case, what we had passed, only a screen, and what is the max width? 700. Correct.
Yes.
Means when a screen will be 700, in that case, this will be applied. Means in that case, width will be 50% and margin will be applied. When a screen will be 500 pixel, that time this CSS will be applied, not this. Got it? Now, suppose this becomes CSS that is 700. Suppose you
Yes.
want to apply some CSS on 800. Suppose on 800 screen size, that we can do here whatever we want, like 75%. For the point means on each screen size, we can divide the CSS, and that CSS will be applicable only on the particular time when we will got that particular section, means particular size. Got it? One second, wait. This one is there. Clip animation, shadow, 3D image reflection. There is that style image. Yeah. Oh, still I in this part only. See here the result size. Okay. Got it. So like here we written the CSS 700. So on 700 it is 50%. 50%. See that 5, 6, 700. Sorry, 700. See 750%. Means if a screen got divided into 50%, then already obvious in 100% 4 image is there. So on 50%, 2 image will be there only. Then image become that max size become 500. Then width will be 100%. Whose width? This responsive class. And where is this responsive class? On the top div. It means whatever image is there, all become the 100%. Clear? Clear. So we are applying that responsive class on this complete div. Okay. So according to that, it is applicable. So media query like this type media query is working. Means a screen size on how much, which one you want to apply. So this type responsive design we can create, not only that which one position. Position will help you, but with position we can go with this. Then second thing, this one. In this actually some CSS property is there, but I had added. Let's see the effect. Second just. This design. So in this actually some CSS is there. I will show you just output, how it is working. So you can utilize this one. So suppose image model. Okay. So this example demonstrate you how CSS and JavaScript can work together. So first use the CSS to create the model window. Whatever output you getting here, that we can do with the help of the CSS and hide it by default. How to hide that? We can use the display property. Correct. Then with the help of JavaScript, show the model window and display the image inside the model when a user click the image. Now go to try it yourself. Here means we are using the JavaScript property. So just look over that output. Okay. Then you will get the idea. Click this. What happened? When we will click, the automatic that image came in the complete screen. Correct. Image will come into the complete screen, and when you will here cross but means cross icon is there. When we will click this one, the image got hidden. Means whatever box had opened, model pop up, that got hidden. Then again, mostly where you getting this thing? In the image gallery. When we creating that gallery, we are getting this thing actually. So let's say go to the CSS, what we are using actually. Go below that HTML part first. So see, here be using one image. Second, this the model. What is this one? When we clicking this image, when you clicking this image, what we getting? That time this model is opening. What is using here? We using ID my model and we are using the class. Then span. What is this? Close. And what will happen with the help of this one? What is this known as? Anyone have idea? And this symbol. One second. Let me copy this code. Okay. Now see what we written here. So when we clicking on that image, okay, by default this image is coming. Okay, so what is there in this image? Just normal height, width, and the image source. That's it. But when we clicking that image, that time this is going to open. So in this, be using the span, and here be using the class close. What is this one? Anyone have idea?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It's
what is it?
showing the cross symbol.
Okay, so what is that known as? We had a read this topic in HTML. What is this known as? Nitu, what is the name of this one? We can get emoji also, means many things we can get. Design, characters. What is the name of this one?
Sir, keywords.
No. Detailing entity character. Okay. In interview, sometime they are asking this thing. What is entity character? So this is complete. This one is known as the entity character. And with the help of this entity character, how we getting that one actually? So some of the words, some of the keyword is reserved keyword. Like here you can see times. This will become reserved keyword. Okay. So same type like in JavaScript, if you going JavaScript or any programming language. So that time some keyword will be reserved one. You can't take that as a variable or for some other use because that is reserved for some particular work, a specific task that will perform. So like that itself, this and ambition symbol and then times. This is the reserved. This is known as the character. Okay, so that's why we're telling as a entity character. You can look go into that HTML part. You can get there. Okay, so with the help of this entity character, if you will pass this, we are using that now. That NBSP. For what purpose we using NBSP?
Starting space
Yeah.
to sentence.
See here, we got this cross symbol. This cross symbol came with the help of this one itself. Suppose, okay, one question. Suppose I want to increase this size. How we can do? Any idea? How we can increase the size of this cross? Can we
Sir,
pass inside?
font
Yeah.
size, sir. Font
We
size.
can take the font size. We can pass inside any span and then we can use the font size, font color. Then those will help. would be taking font size 50 pixel. Let's say, oh, sorry. Let's see. So it got increased. Okay. So like this type, we can write that. Okay. So when we clicking that, we getting one cross symbol, and then we getting the image also there. Correct. And here image caption. So any caption is written, then we will get that caption here itself. So those from where we getting, those are coming from JavaScript, I think. When the user click close modules will be display. Okay, let it be this one. Okay, so then we will get this all design when we click on that CSS. But main thing actually, when we clicking on this, when we click, see now there is no design on this one. But when we clicking on this, now we getting the design. What is that design? On the top, we getting the image. Below, caption is there. Top cross button is there, and back side we getting the black screen. Now see that CSS who is going to make this effect. So my image, what is there? Border radius. Where is this my image? Let's search first. That is on the default image. This image. When we putting cursor, that is known as the means my image ID. Now go top. Yeah. So my image. What is there? There is border property, cursor like a pointer, and then transition 0.3 seconds. See the transition, which is opacity is there, but opacity is not coming fast. Opacity is coming slow. Okay, and mouse pointer is now arrow marks. But when we putting cursor over this, it's a fingertip is coming. Okay, when we getting this fingertip, when we was getting fingertip.
When it's hyperlink.
Yeah, in the case of the anchor tag hyperlink.
Okay.
So this all property is just applied for the image. Next, when you passing this over means over image. So what is happening that time? Opacity is coming. Correct. Next, then model property. Model means which one? When we clicking this model. So what we are doing here? Display none. For what purpose? Hidden by default. Because where is the model now? Model is not there. When we are clicking, that time only model is coming. So that's why display none. Model got hidden. Then position already we know that for fix, for what purpose? To stay in one position or stay in one place. Otherwise that will shake. Correct. So for preventing from the shake of that model, we are using this position. Then Z index. For what purpose? Coming that picture on the top. Otherwise that will go inside and outside. Let's pass -1. Let's see what is happening. What happened? You can see the text. Now text came up and even this border also came up, but this main image, small image came now up, but it should be in the back side. Correct. So that's why we used here Z index equal to 1. Now see this image came up, text also gone backside, everything gone backside. So this Z index become the 1. Next, padding left, top. What is the use of left and top? 0.
Position left 0 and top 0 corner.
No, it become the center. Correct. For getting in the center, we will pass either left or right 0 and top and bottom 0. Then only center. And here we passing width equal to 100% for full means complete image. Second, we pass a height, overflow, auto means extra thing is there, then automatic. Then background color, for background color, black and white opacity. This enable a scroll if needed, that's okay. Background color is RGBA. Okay, here we passing RGB means these both are the color itself, no any changes. Okay, so this time what happened? This is going to create which one? The design, this background color. Sorry, this border one means the model pop up. Okay, so this type we can create that. Next, model content in the sense when we clicking on this model, our image is coming. That image for that, what is there actually? Then margin something, display block, width, max width. So this will be according to our requirement. That's not the matter. Next, caption. Where we getting the caption? When we clicking on image, below be getting Northern Lights Norway. That is the caption. So in caption again, as per design or as per requirement, we can pass. That's not the matter. But what we have to take care here, what we have to focus actually, main thing, how we will get this design. That is the main thing. This caption, then a border, then image, then color. Those are as per requirement. But main thing, how we will get this model. That was the main. And how we got that one? That we got with the help of the CSS. Correct. But most of the thing we can get with the help of the which one? With the help of the JavaScript functionality. Okay. Not only the CSS will help you in this one. Then here again be using the keyframe. Means again for that transform from one form to another form. This different thing. Then we designed here the close button. The close button icon is there. What will be but it is going to do? That be designed here. Means when we will click on this close, that time it got hidden. But how it will hide? It will use the display property. Now see where is the JavaScript. So there is the here it become the JavaScript. So when we clicking on that model, document.get element by item here, maybe you will not get this idea, but here you can see we are converting into the block level element. Then here we passing the source. Here we passing the alternate. Whatever alternate is there. If image is missing, we using the alternate. That one. Then here we using the close. And here display none. These are all CSS property itself be passed in the JavaScript. Okay, when we will learn actually JavaScript, that time we will see how we can pass every CSS and HTML in JavaScript. Got it? So don't get more confused in this one. Just get the basic idea that how we can use this one. Why we writing which CSS? Have you got some idea that how we can create the model pop-up? So whenever you creating that design in the sense project side, so then try to use these all concepts whenever there will be requirement. Then CSS reflection, we will see this thing tomorrow. Now 20 pages will be more in this one. In one day it will finish.